Oh, don't worry, Retro. We will get there. Give me a few minutes. I'm still setting up some things in my background. But be patient. I'm going to play a lot of audio that Quantum's been involved with so you can have an understanding. Don't worry. If you could do me a favor then, Retro, is share it through any server you're in. You already know the routine if you could do me that favor, because right now I'm busy setting up some things here. I don't... Wait, what are you talking about? I didn't notice... I didn't know if you were involved with anything. Um... Hmm. Yeah, I haven't been worried if you did something or thought that I thought you was involved with something. I didn't even know. Don't worry, if you didn't do anything, relax. I ain't tripping. I just gotta put all this shit in the different Discord servers that I'm in and checking before I start playing and giving it a few minutes because my other associates usually jump in randomly, so I'm giving them a little bit of time. If not, I'll do this with or without them. Okay. What's up, Keith? Alright. I did what I needed to do. So, let us get all the Quantum TV receipts. Okay. There is quite a few videos to dismantle Quantum TV with. Well, I'll get into my... because I've done videos already talking about my thoughts, but I figured there's nothing wrong with going over people's videos. I'll let this play with this. I'll play the video from the guy Mischief. Mischief is the guy that Quantum TV attacked. So, I subscribe to Mischief, so I'll play his video here, and I'm sure he'd be okay with it.
Planning, you can cater it with Wawa, like a school function, soccer game, breakfast for the crew, business meeting, game day, lunch with mom.
Now before this video starts, it's highly likely that a channel by the name of Quantum TV, the main focus of my video, will try to illegally copyright strike this video via claiming it is not fair use, as he attempted a few days ago. That is total nonsense, and if anyone wants proof of that, the video is enough in and of itself. But I also uploaded 2 hours ago a video proving its fair use with case study research by Truman, along with citing the UK government website, also proven it. For those of you just watching this video, here's the UK government's website page regarding fair use or fair dealing as it's named in the UK, where unsurprisingly, essentially blatantly describes the video as let the fun begin. Those about them you can legitimately criticize them, whether it be the bad performance across most PCs due to real-time shading compilation issues that cause frame timing stuttering no matter what settings you set the game to, or the terrible settings menus. Like I did my game, like myself, based on the said that performance is high and RTX 3070 and a Ryzen 99,900X. However, the video that today doesn't concern me that any of that is majority, but today goes down the hill with this so that game is simply about the game and all around being incredibly misinforming. The Elden Ring because there is no matter what it is in the game, you can challenge someone who ends up liking you like you guys and today crying about it because God forbid a modern conflict like doesn't baby you through everything. So without further delay, let's get into this insane.
Fuck Quantum TV, he ain't gonna come after nobody. Wait a minute. I feel a disturbance. Who's in my chat?
Destroy this pathetic.
Oh, here he goes. Where in the fuck did you come from?
Destroy this stuff that makes the planet.
So what did Quantum fucking do?
No, we're...
Dude, what the fuck happened?
This is a history lesson.
Son of a bitch, it's a pipe bomb, isn't it?
Fused with a history lesson.
So you're gonna go over all the receipts for this Quantum?
All the way up till now, because now there's new receipts.
Aren't we like at season 2 of the Quantum TV show?
I don't know.
I mean, what was season 1? Season 1 was Mischief, right?
Mm-hmm.
Season 2 probably would have been his abuse of the copyright system. Now we're on the season 3 of Rich.
Oh, I didn't even realize I was playing for the Separatists. Oh well.
Why do you think I said they destroyed?
Yeah, fuck it. Let's do this. Alright, let me hit play. Cause since I subscribed to Mischief, I'm letting his video play first, which is like the origin of all this.
Is the origin and crux of our problems.
You know what? I genuinely believe we have finally found the peak of comedy. I have never laughed harder at a single joke in my entire life. Jimmy Carr and Dave Chappelle have forgot absolutely nothing on this man. Comedy will never be the same after hearing that brilliant piece of comedy. But in all seriousness, what the actual fuck did you expect to do when playing a From Software game? A studio notorious for the difficulty of their titles. I refuse to believe you hadn't heard of titles like Dark Souls and Sekiro Shadow Dice twice before buying Elden Ring. Sure, if you were dying in Elden Ring due to bugs and actual issues with the game, then I could understand you complaining about it. However, that isn't the reason behind it based on what you say later on. You are just bad at the game and refuse to try and get better. Wanted the game to baby you instead. Again and again and again. Because that's all you're really gonna spend most of the time doing. You're gonna die, and have to
As my family pauses, Keo, you're now playing Elden Ring. Where do you stand on it?
Elden Ring's pretty fun.
And mind you, you're not a Souls gamer.
No. I found a way that you can cheat the system, though.
And you know what's funny? That's the easy mode. Cheat the game. Well, not cheat the game necessarily, but it forces you to break it.
Yeah, which is go gather all the crafting items, sell those bitches in case you die, make sure you have a whole bunch of them, watch out for the Pokemon bear. Ouch. That thing hits like a truck, and lots and lots and lots of mini bosses everywhere.
See?
I think Quantum got mad because an ant stomped on him.
The what's the name? Tree Sentinel?
It's an int.
Get ready to be blasted.
It looks like an int, walks like an int, and probably talks like one.
3-bit, some call me.
Hello, Heather Collins.
Be destroyed.
Anyway, let me hit play on Mischief's video.
Well, there's a link to my channel. I'll just do
If you
something.
are lazy and do not want to spend time to get good at this game, then just go complicate the magic mill. It's not rocket science. It's a local standard from software games. All of them, with the exception of Shakiro, have some form of what you would consider an easy mode, aka magic. You're just not explicitly told it's an easy mode, and I must apologize for the fact that you can figure out how to make it easier instead of the game basically literally every single aspect. One of these games does basically every single fight you roll. Then just go play a PlayStation exclusive or a Gears of War title, not a Rockstar title, because let's be honest here, that's exactly what you're really complaining about here. And it's basically the fact you have no idea what you're talking about, which you could have been listening about this video of yours. And it's called Go Out and Explore the Map and Come Back Stronger and at the appropriate level to fight said boss.
Hello?
I have the feeling the boss he's on about here is either Radon or Mark.
Oh. Heather Collins is confused on the quantum situation. They don't know what it's about. Oh, it's
Heather
a...
Collins, I can tell you that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Solar, Cyber, Retro, hello. Well, Heather Collins, I can tell you this about Quantum. He's a guy that reviews TVs. Why would you buy a bunch of TVs to review them? That means you have too many TVs at home. Where do you put them all? That's one thing I gotta ask. Hi Retro, what's up? Glad to see you change your name back to the original one. Let's see here. And Keith, I doubt we both can.
Oh,
you're.
oh, Kage, we're going down a history lesson. You wanted one of these things.
It's on Quantum TV. But, you see, I got a question for you, Kage. If
He
you
had to go.
reviews
I think
TVs
he's changing to his PlayStation.
Okay, but still, when he gets a chance. John, would you review TVs? Because that means you have to have a bunch of TVs.
I mean, as long as the TV works perfectly, do I care?
I mean, how many do you have to buy, though?
I don't know. How does he
There's
review
no
all those
comments
fucking
towards
TVs?
The writer saying the person should have been a Pulse Club victim? Huh?
Oh, I know what they're talking about. Yeah, like Quantum TV has extreme homophobia and tells like the Pulse shooting was, you know, a tragedy of a shooting of the nightclub.
That's right, he made on that.
But
See,
that's the thing, that took place an hour away from where I live.
Yeah.
So yeah, I not seen obviously that because I wasn't over there. Like I saw it all throughout the news, and you could see like people how they were reacting to it over here. So.
Fire attack. This is bad.
The Dark Knight trilogy is hideous.
What? And then you know what's funny?
Superman.
Quantum TV is still blaming this on the Elden Ring community. We're not necessarily.
People.
Here's the thing: we're not necessarily. You and I are not necessarily Souls community players. This is really the first Souls game we genuinely like. Let me hit play on this.
As those are the two bosses with major recommended level gaps on the spot. Well, I'm to go straight to market, and this is something I think is a mistake from software's part, because as soon as I left the opening area, I realized that significant amount of people would frankly be way too stupid to realize you are
Prepare to be destroyed.
straight away. Radon has the same quote-unquote issue as like in the previous spot.
Not again.
I hate ads.
Well then, you should sign premium membership and get a ready safe
Oh,
meals.
shut up. That's another fucking excuse that this guy uses. Fucking
was
YouTube
just-
Premium.
Ted Cunningham, what kind of nerd game is? It's a Legos game and they're fun.
Exactly. I grew up on these.
Tantrum, DJs, Cortana, and Dave Forrest One. That's what John Garrett just said.
Mm.
So fast.
Vin Diesel plays Superman? Okay,
What?
that'd have to be a multiverse type thing.
In my sight.
Yeah, no way in hell.
Just, you might as well do Infinity Crisis, or what was it? That I was watching the story could do.
Get ready to be blasted.
Basically, searching game search, you would realize that things didn't affect making levels and certain areas of the map. They are merely just history.
Prepare to be destroyed.
For example, should be foreground level 7 to level 18. The main issue you're having here
70 to 80 down.
Huh, interesting choice, John Garrett Superman. Christopher Reeve, that's the, at the bottom. That's interesting too. Then again, that was the older one, so I can understand.
No one else thousands of hours is gonna be you and I trying to fucking play through it because we're not rushing shit.
Oh, no, John Garrett, it was just I was saying that was interesting that you had him on the third as your favorite Superman portrayals. And the other two were on number 2. Usually here, Christopher Reeve as number 1 or 2. And, of course, when are the Phantom Menace not talking shit, Christopher Barker?
Mr. Madison, what you just said is one of the most insane things I've ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response did you even close to anything that could be considered a rational. Everyone in this room is no dummy for having listened to it. I award you no points, and may God have mercy on your soul.
That never gets old.
Well, what's soul if it's Elden Ring?
That is true.
Also, I find it funny you can get smacked down by God.
Yeah, that's a thing in Elden Ring.
I think that can make all atheists play that game.
The items used for leveling up, which they can be picked up at the location you guide.
Hold on.
Oh, Bushido's here.
How's it going, friends?
Nothing much. We're going over the Quantum TV stuff, and I'm just reading comics and stuff as I go in. For John here.
Yeah.
And he's going over all the receipts that Quantum has. Quantum is wow. Quantum is wow.
Crazy?
I don't know if he applies for the definition of sane.
Of course he ain't sane.
Which is doing the same thing again and again and again and again and again.
That doesn't surprise me.
This is bad.
Prepare to engage.
Well, Retro, Static Shock is like one of those characters that's in a very niche audience.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, as regardless of how badass Static Shock is, he's like Green Beetle or Blue Beetle.
Blue Beetle.
Why did I call him a Green Beetle? That was so stupid.
Not so fast. Enemy in my sight.
Expect unfairly high trade sanctions if you persist in your attacks.
But here's something: doesn't Quantum half of what he do breaks terms of service?
Right? That definitely does seem to break
Half
a
of
lot.
what he
Prepare
does
to
seem
be
to do.
destroyed.
Like,
Mhm.
This is an outrage. We are merely a humble trade robber.
Okay, there we go. Let me get back to.
Welcome
Oh,
back.
Bushido.
Mhm.
yeah, I just said Bushido appeared.
Yes, we're doing a history lesson on Quantum TV.
Yeah. So
But I
I
was
know
just
I'm more
asking
than welcome to
Bushido
be a part
about
of this
like,
barbecue party. So I
Yep,
don't mind roasting this dumbass.
it gives you something to do.
Mhm.
You should have sent a droid.
I find half the stuff that's gone on lately dumb.
Mhm.
So I'm playing each video that's up to him because now there's new stuff. So I'm bringing everything up to the new stuff that came out. So I'm playing the very video that started all of it.
But, you know, going after, see, Quantum, I'm just gonna quote Mocha from freaking, Sorry Vampire. Know your place.
Oh yes, know your place.
Seriously. When are you people gonna realize that there's always a bigger fish?
Mhm.
But no. No, 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 no. People just don't want to realize that there's bigger fish in here.
Okay. And besides, guess what? For some reason, it... Okay, this is where the term free real estate comes in, because for some reason, when people stream or do anything about Quantum, it breaks the algorithm and people just get found quicker. So we
Mhm.
can abuse him for self-gain. Ooh! Before that happens, I need a pee.
Don't fall in.
It's been a while. Oh, that was a full bringer. I remember that one now. Watch Phantom Menace's freak out over Love and Thunder trailer when that drops. First one heard of that one. Let's see here. Hmm. Seems chat's happy, which is good.
Mm-hmm.
See here. I'll be right back, chat. Please don't break the algorithm, everyone. Not chat. I'm referring to John. Just try to keep his indiscriminate. Make sure he doesn't go after everybody indiscriminately, please.
No promises.
Now, until there's that, and I'll post my channel again. All right, I'll be right back, y'all.
Yep.
And when I get back, I'll make sure to go up and see if any questions were missed. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry for the brief intermission. I had a fucking Charlie horse.
Oh God.
That's
That's
out of
not
no. I
good.
tried to sit back down. I sat down the wrong way just now. My mom had to just give me a freaking painkiller because that shit was just killing me.
Mm-hmm. Sort of like how my hip has a tendency to pop.
You know what's funny? We're covering a serious YouTube topic, yet I'm playing a non-serious game in the background.
Right.
I don't care.
Mm.
Let's see. We're at least I'm 7.5 minutes into Mischief's video, which is the start of how, like, you know, Quantum deleted his fucking video on the thing, so I couldn't play that. I have to play because Mischief's video is the second video in how all this started, because Quantum's was first, but he deleted it, so I couldn't get there. So let's just say this is the start. Because you watch Review Tech USA, right?
Not that much.
But sometimes when he does funny shit or funny coverage,
It really depends. I mean,
he's trying to call Rich a pedo and spread that over the internet.
wow, that's pretty fucked up.
Yup, and the YouTube is attacking him greatly.
No weapons are dropped, no armor is dropped, no
Damn, that's just bullshit.
And they only disappear if you die again before picking them up. Something that I found is very hard to do. It is harder to not pick up roots before dying again, even in a boss arena, than dying to the boss. But as per usual with this video in particular, it's filled with what can only be determined.
Fucking commercials. When I get my desktop, I'm gonna install a nav blocker because for some reason the computer I got won't do it.
Well, Opera GX is a good web browser that actually allows you to customize your settings.
Mm.
And it even comes in with a custom ad blocker.
I'm going to now ask you to do something so insanely difficult and Navy SEAL. If you don't like the default controls, open your fucking settings and change them. There is both full key binding customization for controller plus keyboard and mouse in this game. The only reason for you to not like the controls is because you didn't make them how you wanted them. Also, the menus outside of the settings for PC are perfectly fine. In fact, they're better than perfectly fine, since they are not at all cluttered like you are wrongfully claiming. They are all segmented into various categories so people like you can easily find what you're actually looking for. And not only that, the UI is entirely simple to grasp, especially in comparison to other
Whee! I'm going for a ride.
Nothing like a good quick ride. Look, sir, droids.
My powers continue to grow. No matter.
But it has infinitely better art style. Graphics do not matter in the vast majority of titles. Elden Ring is the its art style and gameplay carry it higher than the 4K technology ever put in Forbidden West. And it's just about breakdown how to control everything high for you playing the game and most of the playing the game. Then the game's frame rates are trapped. Like, you pay so much money for these consoles that
Oh. Let me pause this real quick, and I gotta say a minor detail about this game, Kyo. You're gonna be like,
that's
oh,
right. Yeah, we'll be right back.
oh, Bushido. I can do the most requested what if battle in Star Wars history.
Really, and that battle being?
Anakin versus Palpatine.
Ooh.
I can do it in Lego form, and it's actually badass.
Uh-huh. I'm sure there's a special cutscene for that.
I was like, holy shit. They add, since they add the fucking epic music from the movie over the fight, I'm like, damn, these Legos are making it sound like this is serious. I fear one of these Legos are going to perma-die.
Yeah, who's gonna perma-die?
So, let me pause, let me get back to that video.
And the Series X is around equivalent to it between a 2060 and 2070. Either of those cards are capable of 4K 60 FPS in most AAA games.
Where'd that damn droid go?
To run at 4K 60 FPS, you are flat out a fucking moron.
Man, fuck
Even
him.
though it doesn't necessarily have the most
I'm gonna go do that fight.
And even without the real-time shading compilation issues regarding frame time stuttering, consoles would struggle to maintain 60 FPS at 4K. This idea a hell of a lot of console players have that the current gen systems are capable of native 4K at 60 FPS for games like Elden Ring and especially other open world games like Dying Light 2 is one made up from nothing but pure delusion. Like, how are you gonna bring up Digital Foundry's video and the main takeaway you have is that the game's bad because it runs at 4K 60 FPS? Not bringing up the issues regarding frame time stuttering, but just complaining that a system frankly incapable of 4K 60 FPS in most open world games like Elden Ring doesn't run at a frame rate and resolution it cannot sustain. That is not at all a legitimate critique. A legitimate critique when you're talking about the frame stuttering, which you barely do, and not to a remotely detailed extent, since you clearly do not understand the reasoning behind it and have no idea what you're talking about.
These developers are coming out with these games and they're just slapping PS5 and Xbox Series X on the box without ever even attempting to tap into the power. And again, without any requirement to do so, to call themselves a multi-platform for that system. And what's even worse, the most egregious crime is that even on PC, this game runs poorly.
Although I personally don't recommend people buy this on PC myself if they don't have a powerful system, it does not run as poorly as you described outside of the opening area. It is primarily in the opening area where frame time stuttering is a major problem, and this is something where maybe my realize yet, and so didn't mention it in that. Outside of the odd frame drops here and there, I haven't experienced huge problems. The weird part about Elden Ring is the fact that the real-time shading compilation issues mainly affect the opening area and actually become less of an issue the further you get through the game. Something that may have been caused by From Software prioritizing trying to optimize the more demanding parts of the game for launch and leaving the opening area in the state it is. On consoles, the frame rate tends to remain above 50 FPS at the very least, which is more than fine. However, if you're like me and can notice that drop, run the PS4 version on PS5 and turn on variable refresh rate for the Xbox Series X to get a stable 60 FPS on current gen systems. What you were talking about in regards to the console ports are things which have an easy fix to use whilst we wait for From Software to correct the real-time shader compilation related frame time stuttering, at least if you're not on PC. There currently isn't a fix for the PC version.
Only way that you can get this game to look really good, as Digital Foundry so gently pointed out, was using PS4, I'll say that again, PS4 on the PS5. Why would I do that?
To solve the issues you're crying about for the time being whilst you wait for a patch, which will fix that issue. The fact I had to explain something so simple to you would be surprising if I hadn't watched the previous parts of the video and knew your history on YouTube. The PS5 version also doesn't often drop below 50 FPS, so again it isn't a major issue on consoles. On PC, however, it definitely is, and I can agree with you in regards to that specifically, and only that specifically.
Like, I don't understand, like, who they make this game for, where, like, you want low frame rates, but that, to me, that's a massive deal breaker. I'm a massive motion buff, and to do something like that is unacceptable.
Then you take into consideration the fact that, again, most of your time in the open world is spent just, like, running around kind of aimlessly, if I'm being honest. It's one of those games where, like, it's so spread out that...
Wow! Feel free to blow people away with Bamboo HR. Click below for a free trial now.
Open world game ever made. If you don't like open world games and you don't like Souls-esque titles, then why the fuck did you buy Elden
I know
Ring?
Keo takes his time.
You wouldn't like it. It doesn't take a genius to figure that out. At this point, you're again not only flat out lying about the open world, but also just complaining that an open world game acts like an open world game when it comes to the fact it wants you to explore the open world.
Greetings. The Senator is not here right now. He is busy trying on new hooded robes.
At most, you spend like 5 to 10 minutes
Lucky.
going around each area of the map and unlocking all the sites of grace, which you use to fast travel.
Step aside.
Outside of that, the map is
My
split into a dungeon, and the opening area having 35 boss fights. This is an incredibly content-rich game as it claims, otherwise it just straight up lies to you.
I guess the initial point of this video is to say that, like, unless you are somebody who wants to complete your challenge, I mean, this kind of thing is like dying.
The Senator's walls. Are you?
Like restarting and completely losing everything.
It's
going back to a save point.
I have never seen this painting of the Senator and his old mentor
The
before.
levels of
How radiant he looks in that hood. I cannot turn my gaze.
Whoever played the game or not. It directly marks the location on the map where you previously died, so that you can pick up the
Wait, what?
you dropped.
Machino, help! Can we help this viewer with that question?
Well, my friend basically had to wait until he was basically 19 and graduated out of school. So, yeah.
Oh lord. Oh, wrong spot. Alright, that video is almost over.
Alas, my horns make it difficult to don one myself. Perhaps one day I will find a hood large enough to go over these horns of mine. A boy can certainly dream.
Don't buy this game. If you get frustrated very easily, or you come home from work and you're just trying to unwind and relax, this is not a game for you.
Shit. What else were you exactly
No shit.
with a video that literally only makes the exact type of game you are describing? And once again, these strange blanket statements are so idiotic, it's truly unbelievable. I personally can't realize what's playing Elden Ring. Wanna know why? Because I'm not a man-child who gets upset over dying in a video game where death is a common occurrence.
The Senator will be most pleased to see this. Until then, I shall be pining over their magnificent hoods.
I couldn't speak clearly enough about this game. I don't recommend it. And I think if you're smart, just play something else. That's the review. Take it or leave it.
I mean, when it comes to who should be talking about people's intelligence, you know, I love to be the one you this, but it sure as hell shouldn't be someone who has consistently gotten that information inside that fully edited video factually incorrect. Now, I think it's safe to say that has to be single-handedly the worst video we've taken a look at on this channel in a very long time, and I'll probably look at his second part video live sometime this week, although don't expect a response to that in video format, as I can't be asked to lose any more brain cells.
I hear a new apprentice you have, Emperor, or should I call you Dark City? Now you will experience the full power of the dark side.
Oh, that was a doozy hearing Quantum the first time. It's mentally exhausting dealing with that guy, but he makes it so easy, Bushido. He's the locale.
Oh, yeah, it's a shame. It's pathetic.
I have unlimited power! As a Jedi, you wouldn't know it's such a thing.
What a little weaselly little worm.
What a fucking weeb he is.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he calls people degenerates without
Well, hello there, Keith. How's it going?
Alright, let me find the next video. Because there's a lot of these, so it's in no specific order. I'm just trying to find the ones that go in by order of events. Okay. Where's it at?
Also, Quantum TV is a real jerkwad.
Ah, here it is. The second one. Oh no, wait. That was the first one. Oh, here we go. That's what I had to do to find the other ones. We gotta wait for this damn Folgers commercial.
Just when you think it couldn't get any worse for Quantum TV, Review Tech USA discovers the fact he's a straight-up idiot. I know that sounds bad, and that's because it is. This guy is one of the worst people I've ever seen on the internet, which is truly saying something. From proclaiming he wants LGBT members to be shot to deny human serenity.
There is nothing for you here. Just a moment. He's tiring. This is our time to strike. Viva my son. Do not.
Even though it's blatantly your accounting word on he was not, and I actually have proof of that. What I have on the screen right now is a message from the day before he decided to claim he was hacked, in which he claimed he really just hadn't used those accounts in a while. I was stuck with the explanation of how the day before he claimed he was hacked,
The thing is this encounter is you are no match for me in combat, master Yoda. Brought your apprentice to do that. Looks like your friend here needs some help.
Something that you cannot edit. It only shows you the pages stated with no way to edit them. So there is yet another hole in place. Why did you first of all have your Twitter linked to your tag? And why is it that you state your Twitter was hacked, using the homophobic tweet as evidence of that, and a random video on YouTube impersonation account? When both of those don't pull through, you were hacked. Why
This is not over yet. Not by a long shot.
Directly shows you were not hacked. Lastly, but not least, why is it that your Facebook page was so happy to show the exact same thing did, while at the same time being unleashed hours after the unleashed the casting out. This is because these were eventual weakness, as you are a bigoted piece of shit, desperately trying to now hide that fact because the channel was 989,000 subscribers who proved it. Also, on a slightly unrelated topic, why the fuck did you try and call me out?
You owe it, Chuck, by my unlimited power! Are you? After you,
Oh. Because this was when the account he claimed was hacked, which makes it even more funny that there are more examples of bigotry on there than his Twitter, which was quote-unquote hacked, even though it blatantly wasn't hacked. Started off with some blatantly homophobic comments littered throughout his Facebook, and something telling me this could be the reasoning as to why he hates being criticized so much. If you were to ever get into drama, these unsavory comments would come flying out at him, which is hilarious because he's clearly never heard of the Streisand effect, and that is exactly what's been happening now that he's been in drama. It is also exactly how everyone found these disgusting and outrageous comments of which Quantum has actually yet to disavow. All he's done is said they're terrible. Not only this, but these are also the views he still holds to this day, shown by a now deleted article on his blog site that he claimed was posted by his moderators, even though he also suggested an army regularly, and his blog site still linked to his YouTube, by the way. It was because of a genuinely insane rant about the LGBT This is one of those cases. We should not have bigots like this on YouTube, especially when they've been proven to have previously been banned from the platform for that bigotry. I mean, this man actually went out and corrected the video of this information on Facebook, along with
Wait a minute, what? Wait, voter fraud? That is new to me.
Voter fraud?
I must have missed that part the first time I seen that video. Well, lucky I'm examining it now. I gotta find out about that voter fraud. That shit's... Cause that just sounds interesting.
Oh, voter fraud.
That's what Quantum did. That sounds interesting.
Well, that seems kind of crooked.
Complete order 66! Open fire on the...
Bushido, I've turned this Lego battle into the most epic thing ever. You remember the Senate battle with Yoda and Palpatine? Where they fought in that court?
I do remember.
I'm fighting in the court with Anakin against Palpatine.
Yep. The fact that Anakin hates Palpatine.
Now, yeah, more so than ever. I like Legos. Legos give you such a what-if scenario to fuck with. Even though, see, my ideal Star Wars game, you know what's funny? This is my ideal Star Wars game, but the caveat that it's Lego. I want a game where it's all the movies in a at least 3D to... You don't have to be hyper-realistic. I think if you want to save graphics, why don't you give it like graphics based on the animated series? Just redo the events of the films in like an animated comic book form and use that for the video game. But here, I do get all that. But it's in Lego. You see what I mean? It's like, okay, I couldn't
get episodes 1 through 9.
And DLCs with characters and based on the shows and I think episodes of the seasons.
Well, that's actually pretty cool.
So my 3 main games that I'm gonna be focusing on this summer is gonna be Elden Ring, this, and Evil Dead.
Ooh, sounds like a good show.
Yep. I'm playing Free Roam right now because I beat the prequel trilogy. I gotta work on my first impressions because the prequel trilogy took me a good minute to do.
Yeah.
This game's like a Lego RPG.
Oh yes, definitely.
And that's why it's like that. Like I'm like, yep, I dig this.
Totally.
The only thing that's also not in it, but they said it's gonna be added in later, so I'll be fine, is create a character. That's the only thing that's missing.
For sure. Tuscans and Dragons, oh my.
Yeah, like in this game, the cash finally has more value to do things. side missions. I'm like, Jesus Christ. Free roam in the prequels alone in this era. Each era has its own set of shit to do. And here's the galaxy map.
Yeah.
I still didn't unlock it, but I just unlocked the prequel ones, and this is a lot to do.
I'm sure.
I'm like, yo, this is the Lego Star Wars game. It's like, it's funny, this is the game I wanted when I first played Lego Star Wars. If I would've got this back then, I would've been like, oh god almighty.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
Where you traveling to today?
Wait. Where's the landing pad? There we go. I need the landing pad.
Get to the landing pad now.
Oh, no.
Get to the chopper.
Wait, what am I doing? I need to go to the Uskru district. Really? Okay, here we go. Back to Quantums.
And hoping for them to become shooting victims. This is a man who has broken every conceivable YouTube guideline, and yet is somehow still on the platform. How anyone can defend this guy is forever beyond my comprehension. The fact there are people trying to ride the situation for clout via dick riding Quantum TV, all because Review Tech use aiming.
Hey, well, a lot of people admit it is called free real estate, Mischief, and I give you one thing, you are making, I think, his third or fourth video, and this is actually considered, I think, my third, and it's a live stream, so I've only made 2 videos.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't make the overabundance. I'm doing everything now, like, this history lesson it's gonna cover everything for the most part, so
No?
that means it could be all in one, don't gotta do it again. Until something else happens that's different.
I love to be the one to tell this piece of shit. Defending a literal homophobe for clout is not going to give you the attention you desire. In all honesty, his Facebook account makes the stuff he was saying on Twitter.
It's Qui-Gon.
Yeah.
Because it also shows the exact same repeated pattern of homophobia.
I do got Mandalorian.
Yeah, for Mandalorian.
Yeah, he's right there.
Bounty Hunter.
See, I told you, look, he comes with Baby Yoda.
Yes, hell yes, it's Baby Yoda.
Yeah, but I shouldn't. He'll throw off the atmosphere being in this area or era.
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can change out Grogu so he. Okay, maybe I should change him out so I can not really throw it off having Baby, because Grogu would be really too small at this point.
Yes, point taken. You're a special kid.
And look, you can have 2 companions now.
That's pretty dope.
Okay, it's a trick. You have to use you need to have the Mandalorian on your team, and then you can take out Baby Yoda and replace it with a partner.
That's dope. This is why this game is fun.
This is the Lego Underground. It's very, very dirty.
Hello, Jossier Vasquez. How's it going?
That sounds like my cousin JJ's name. Wait, is that my cousin JJ? Woo! There we go. Oh, and look, I have Sith Anakin. See how demented his Lego looks up close in the face?
Yeah.
That's the face that'll fuck you up.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yes, it is. Oh shit, it is my biological cousin. He's the player of the North with a ponytail.
Ah.
Whoa!
Oh, what a twit.
Tweet tweet!
blatantly say you just haven't used the account in a while, and also saying
Hey, you're not a bounty
I'm
hunter,
surprised
right?
it's I'm surprised the lightsaber hasn't gone red yet.
Mm.
Hey, you're not a bounty hunter, are you?
Oh, I need to use a bounty hunter.
Because let's be real, if he did show his face, we'd see how much he's coping with this entire situation.
Actually, I'll switch to Jango Fett. No, oh, I forgot. I got IG-11.
And nobody but a few, and I mean a very few amount of misled individuals believe it.
Okay.
What was it, Quantum? Is it a hacker or an
IG-88
or have you just
is always a fun one.
in a while? It is amazing how pissed
Keo will be back in a longer amount of time. He's busy.
Mm-hmm.
Hello there. Courtney had a bit of a bad time.
Oh, you got braids now.
Customers
That's what's up.
ordered everything off the menu.
Yeah, that's
then
neat.
took off without paying for a single crow. The diner can't afford to take a hit like this. So I'd be much obliged if you could help me track down those thieves and get them to pay their tab.
Where he calls the Catwoman actress a, and I quote, half-breed, whilst directly
Thanks,
attacking
friend.
her heritage.
Some of the patrons here ought to have seen our dine and dashers. Maybe one of them heard where they were headed.
To current day. Not only that, whilst he's crying about being supposedly harassed by me and many other channels who are thankfully covering this topic, you can see in his history he has actively gone and harassed other YouTubers for things as little as liking the Lucifer show, which, oh my god guys, I have to admit, I also am a massive fan of that show, and I can't wait for Quantum TV to also call me a Satanist for watching it, and to then proceed to cancel me even more than he's already tried to do. How this guy was never exposed to this shit is beyond me, because until Review Tech USA called him out, he didn't even try to hide it. He was excruciatingly open with his homophobia and the rest of his bigoted behavior.
Well, cause you're listening to an ordeal that's been going on YouTube. Yeah, this is basically the YouTube shit that my brother Chris would tell you about. I couldn't, that's what I'm saying, I couldn't, you noticed Bushido when I was out there. Remember, I didn't get involved with nothing for like 3.5 months.
That's very true, John. You didn't.
I did maybe, I think out when I was away, I did only maybe 2 streams.
Yeah.
I think I uploaded a video or 2, I'm not sure.
Those guys who left without paying.
But I didn't do anything lengthy that I normally would do.
My guess is they'd be at the outlet.
Oh yes, very true.
Yeah.
Oh, and if it helps any, they were still stuffing their faces when they left. Might help you spot them.
After all, he recently deleted over 6 million views worth of videos. I wonder what else he could possibly be hiding there.
Yeah, let me give my cousin some quick advice. JJ, you have an Xbox, start streaming on Twitch, make a YouTube channel for something, because I'm sure you can do one.
That's a big nightclub in the lower part of the Iskru district. Be careful poking around.
Dude, you can make
down there,
videos on anything.
okay?
Yeah, not only that, Quantum TV is nothing more than a measly little twit.
Hell, if you want to know what to do, watch Bushido and 2 Black 2 Strong.
Oh yeah, we're definitely quite a comedy pair. Nothing compares to a couple of twits or idiots.
Oh yeah.
Well, there's no point. I've already proven my video was fair use previously, and I've now covered the vitriol quantity regularly outside of his main channel, and even sometimes on his main channel. This is a man who does not belong on YouTube and should not be allowed to be on it. Unlike Quantum is desperately confident as this is no longer about Elden Ring, and it's predominantly not even about the copyright abuse. It is now about his flat out and disgusting bigotry. I am glad to see almost nobody buying his ludicrous claims of being hacked along with him being the victim, and this all just being the 2 largest channels covering this are even fucking Elden Ring fans, and I am going to recommend it in my review for Elden Ring that people do not buy it because of the performance issues. So where he gets his idea that I'm just an Elden Ring fanboy is fair use, and basic stuff like knowing what happens to you when you die. It does not at all surprise me that he couldn't figure out I have made reviews.
I didn't think you could bring food in here, but those guys are tucking into something. Something that looks real good. Great. Now I'm hungry.
However, I am sure with all of the blatant censoring of his comment section, Quantum TV will do God's work when it comes to desperately trying to pull out this situation, in which he consistently dug himself a deeper and deeper hole, then proceeded to pour concrete into it, all whilst being inside said hole. So with all that being said, thank you all for all the support throughout this bullshit drama, and please do not forget to do all the things YouTubers motivate you to do, aka join the Discord server or Twitter, as well as like and subscribe. So I'll see you all in the next video.
Okay, now we're gonna find the order and timeline of events. Now is Fratanga's video on Quantum.
Oh, that's gonna be rich.
Yep. Trust me, it's this journey's been a doozy.
Quite a doozy.
Let me explain what fair use is to people who want to.
Shut the fuck up! Know your fucking place, trash!
That never gets old.
You know what's sad is when your first introduction to a YouTuber is some bullshit drama they're involved with. If it wasn't for DSP jerking himself off live on stream, I wouldn't know who the fuck he was.
Yara no mucho to detected.
If it wasn't for Wheels of Redemption threatening to kill himself if his own audience didn't give him money, I wouldn't have known who his fat fucking face was. If it wasn't for Quantum TV being an absolute bitch and threatening to copyright strike people and take them to court over videos calling him out on misinformation, I wouldn't know who the fuck he was. He would just be any other dumb motherfucker with a yee-ass haircut. Look, I'm gonna make like an AA meeting and cut it short. Quantum TV
Looks like your salvage droid won't be able to grab him in there. Try
and nobody really knows who the fuck he was if he wasn't a massive dipshit who's terrible at covering up his own tracks and incapable of understanding the basic concept of fair use. Quantum TV originally put out a video giving his quote-unquote review of Elden Ring. Mind you, a game he didn't bother to beat or put more than 4 hours in, before telling people it was trash because it's too hard.
Because that's all you're really going to spend most of your time doing. Die, start the game, have no easy difficulty.
It's for people with no lives and losers. And that he couldn't speak lowly enough of this game.
I couldn't speak lowly enough of this game. Don't recommend it. I think if it's smart, we'll just play something else. That's the review.
If I say so myself. Please, I want to die. I mean, I would show you the original video, but he took it down and then followed it up with a part 2 video attempting to trash the Elden Ring community and the video game and blaming everybody but himself for the reactions he was getting, which in all fairness were pretty fucking tame. I mean, I already know this man's an absolute little bitch based on the fact that he thinks you have to put thousands of hours.
It sounds like you, Bushido, when you do when you be saying little bitch.
Oh yeah, because that definitely does sound like one of my handbooks.
Oh my god, who the hell cares?
I come home from work and try to unwind and try to relax. I'm not trying to sit there stressed out on some fucking game yelling at the screen trying to hashtag get good. Because that's like this mentality is all you guys have kind of gotten submitted into. You guys really sound like a basic, right? Like you're in a really shitty relationship and then
I'm your man.
Oh shit, that's fucked up. Damn.
Doesn't it? Especially if Quantum considers himself a part of
That's dark.
everyone. No matter how advanced
Oh,
technology
so
gets,
dark.
I don't think we'd be able to make a Quantum TV accessible game. The man was having trouble alone navigating through the inventory and UI. There's not much we can do for him at this point. For fuck's sake, I've seen quadriplegics beat the game. So, as it turns out, before he took it down, his original review video caught wind.
A yellow belly bitch.
Got that right.
Mm-hmm. What a spineless limp dick coward.
The man was unbelievably salty, to the point he decided to go over to that YouTuber's channel and try to scare them with a copyright strike threat.
You literally stole my video footage with an illegal video downloader. Take this video down and remake it with all the stolen footage. And without my likeness in your thumbnail. I own the sole copyright to
What do you
Quantum
know?
TV brand.
My
And all
runaway
its
patrons
assets.
in
Failure to remove the stolen
Now
content
maybe we can
will
discuss
result
some
in a
method of
takedown.
payment for
I've
all
already
that rubbish.
formally filed against
Worst
you,
case,
but don't
there's
want to
always
copyright
dishes
strike
in the
you.
back
I just want my assets removed. So I'm
Appreciate
giving you a
you
heads
bringing
up.
them in.
I don't mind criticism.
Let old
Just
Dex
don't
know
go
if there's
stealing
ever
my
anything
videos
he
from
can
my
do for
channel.
you.
This isn't going to fly. It's a violation of YouTube's terms of service to use third-party software to acquire someone's videos, and you're risking your channel with stunts like this. Only warning, man.
Now here comes the best part. Wait for it. Mischief.
Oh my god, it sounds like low-tier bitch.
I know.
I mean, fuck that guy too.
Empty threats like this can intimidate small upcoming channels, especially when they're young content
He
creators.
copyright or attempted to damn it, I just fucked up the video I just had. Attempted to copyright strike a 16-year-old YouTuber that exposed him. But he wouldn't do that to no other big YouTuber that would have done it. But now he's putting all his attention to Rich.
Oh yes, review tech.
Which is like, dude, Rich beat you, just leave it.
Right.
There's no hope for you.
You're not going to recover.
Like, seriously.
Just go in the back of your corner and shut the fuck up.
It's like, you know what? I've needed something to do for you, for YouTube, and guess what? Quantum's giving me free real estate.
Free shoutouts and everything.
How many properties do we now own, Bashino?
Quite a bit, I'm sure. I mean, Quantum TV ain't cool enough to hang with us. He's not even good enough to spit, shine our shoes, or even lick our boots. He can straight up kiss our ass.
Kiss our ass into next week.
Yeah, if you ain't fly, you ain't gonna be eating at our table, so you can just strictly fuck off, okay?
Wait till we get to the other videos. It's just beginning.
Now here comes the best part. Wait for it.
You man, like, how would you like to check my bone, you get here?
Threats like this can intimidate small upcoming channels, especially when they're young content creators. Listen to all this garbage. Exactly what proof that Mischief even acquired his video through illegal means do you have? You do realize you can legally download videos on YouTube through its subscription service itself, right?
I'm here on Jedi business.
Checked, OBS isn't illegal software either. It's blatantly obvious the man was basically threatening the smaller content creators into taking down a video full of fair and valid criticism and correcting misinformation. It was more than transformative enough to fall under fair use. Quantum TV here seems to think he can claim the entire video was played from beginning to end with no pauses, Yeah, I don't see how that's possible when Miss Chief's video was about 4 times longer. The majority of the video isn't even yours, because at that point it's become an entirely different video. So, as you can imagine, word got around quickly at what this GTA 5 NPC reject was doing, which caused him to not only delete his original review video, but then follow it up with a video explaining exactly why he threatened a copyright strike Mischief and why the Elden Ring community is so toxic and racist and you know what? I'm not even gonna spoil it for you. The salt you are about to hear is the best shit I'm gonna put on the plate for you all year. So you better eat up, you little fat asses.
Fat asses.
Besides diabetes.
The Elden Ring community is filled with the most toxic, most childish fanboys I have ever experienced in my entire life.
Yeah, no, trust me, as an expert on this field, that goes to the PlayStation fanboys. I mean, honestly, in a world where ponies are out there literally causing harm to people, the Souls community is always getting flack for basically doing nothing but arguing in favor of difficulty. I mean, you basically said in your review, this is a game...
Machino, I see that being a game you can master.
Which game?
Elden Ring.
Oh, yeah, that probably is not gonna be a problem.
It's like, they did give those people those easy modes, but you know what? If they don't get the mode that holds their hand, they're not happy, and you know what? Screw them.
Right?
The only person that ever writes
who
me is
have
my
no
dad.
lives. You
His
fired the
monthly
first
newsletter
shot, now
about
you
how
want to bitch
disappointed
about
he is.
toxicity.
We have a YouTuber by the name of Mischief. Steals my entire video, third-party illegal software.
Pretty sure I know who you're after. They passed by here earlier,
Let's
headed
get
in
one
that
thing
direction.
straight here, okay?
Was
Your
making
video
some
wasn't
pretty
stolen.
weird noises,
You deleted it. I don't know how it's possible for this man to have logged on to your YouTube, grabbed the video, and put it in his pocket. And you also have no proof of how he acquired your video. None. And if you think there are no legal ways of doing that, you would be wrong. And no, he did not upload it in its entirety. It's cut up into segments, where 90% of the video is Mischief, thank God, and at least 10% is yours.
Going to make me feel
Those
very
are the
better.
things that you talking
What
and
a try,
and
no?
that talking is fair use.
This man is walking through drugs are not the problem, as things such as works of commentary, criticism, research, teaching, or news reporting may be considered under fair use. And here's another problem, Quantum. You seem to think all of Mischief's video was just him trash talking. Well, that's where you're wrong, because that's my video, actually. Had a few jabs thrown here and there, but there were points he agreed with you, and for the most part, it was informative, well-structured, and a hell of a lot more respectful than you honestly deserve.
I'll keep this one.
Fair use is when you use like a second of the video.
No, it's not.
When can I do that?
Bushido.
Then what?
What
Ew,
you?
it sounds
what,
like Quantum is sucking on his own cock.
But what you and Stefan do? You guys would have been copyrighted 10 times over, but you guys do everything in fair use because you commentate over it.
Yes, we do. That's exactly what we're kind of do. We're kind of like reacting. And plus, we're being Quantum TV detractors.
Yeah, so it's not like... Oh, Jesus. I just don't understand how these other YouTubers, it's like they can come up with circumstances of what's okay and what's not okay. Man, fuck that.
I mean, it's like Low-Tier going, I don't know what any of fair usage is, so I'm just gonna copyright claim and copyright strike your ass.
Yeah.
Than what he ended up actually doing, which was a full 16-minute video that was so vastly different than from what you created, there's no way you could have ever called it a carbon copy. No, the only way you're able to get any sort of copyright strike on this shit is if you're doing it falsely, you piece of shit.
Indeed, a piece of shit.
I'm surprised you and Stefan don't cover this, because Stefan would have a ball clowning this guy. Because Stefan knows rules and knows how this shit works. So having somebody question it would already...
Yeah, I'm kind of like questioning somebody's leadership skills because Quantum TV ain't a leader.
No. By far, hell no.
Hell to no.
He played certain parts, paused, took a good time to respond and thoroughly dissect each point, and completely changed the nature of what the original material even was. I don't know how Mischief did it, but he was able to turn a piece of shit into a diamond. You should be thanking him, not looking to threaten him.
Okay, how the fuck do I get through that?
So I introduced this concept to him, and I tell him, listen, hey man, you stole my video off my platform.
Oh, even C-3PO got his ass
And of
whooped.
course, it's hit with the piracy lawsuit. Guarantee you, when they ask him, hey,
I can't hear it. Yeah, I can't see it. What did you say? Who said that?
They're not gonna question him or take him to court because he's a kid. What do you expect to get out of him financially exactly? Secondly, he can just say, I borrowed my friend's account and downloaded the video off of his premium membership. You're sitting there thinking you've got this all figured out, when in reality you can't even grasp the basic concept of fair use. You're walking around like you're some big corporation trying to copyright strike people. What are you kidding yourself? 60,000 subs? Impressive, sure. But you ain't pulling in enough money to take all the YouTube...
Oh yeah, and just to let everyone know, the reason why Quantum's been doing this is he is jealous of Rich's sub count.
Who are about to respond to
What a petty little bitch.
Mm-hmm.
That's what these gamers do. They use this stupid website shit. They rip videos down onto YouTube. They smack talk and smear somebody's reputation that they don't like for the moment and move on to the next person.
Oh, really? You think that's the problem? You think their videos are the things smearing your reputation and not you going around getting caught, threatening to false copyright strike people? Your quote-unquote reputation is not as relevant as DSP's 10-year legacy, dude. Snort. That legacy of reviews are talking about them. None of that was smeared in this video. You were simply criticized for misinformation in a poor review. Any sort of damage done to your character has all been done by you up to this point.
You know who's also big for doing this? Griffin Gaming.
We're not gonna get into Griffin Gaming. I can imagine that man lives rent-free in your head every single fucking day. Ever since you attempted to copyright strike him yourself. It's hard to believe that was just over a year ago. Here we are now, and Quantum hasn't learned a goddamn thing. What's it gonna have to take?
Definitely doesn't seem like he learned a damn thing.
Nope.
Is that what I'm gonna have to do? I mean, I guess I could lace his doggy treats with some pony salt. That might do something.
There's so many gamers that do this toxic shit where they find somebody they want to bully, and they think the shit
Oh,
works.
but Quantum, you're the toxic one.
Yeah, exactly. Like the biggest one. I don't understand his mentality. It's trying to figure it out gives me a headache.
Yeah. So many questions.
And so little time.
Yeah, what a bitch ass.
Oh. Oh, that's right, let me hit play. I zapped out for a second.
Space Cadets thing. Kinda like Star Wars.
Threatening to copyright strike someone's channel is not only fucked up, but it's also against YouTube's terms of service. Being a nuisance to the public and also committing acts of fraud. Congratulations. Further damaging your character. This YouTube doesn't even exist anymore.
I'm not healing. I'm not backing down. I'm annoyed. Because all of this shit, because I told you Elden Ring needs an easier mode to allow players who were brought in off of the 5-star reviews. 10 out of 10, all the hype. It doesn't know what this game is about. It introduces your emotion, those new colors to it. Not so fast.
Seriously.
Correct, Quantum. All of this does not come from your opinions of Elden Ring. That ship has sailed a long-ass time ago. This is all about you threatening to
Just another dumbass.
Mm-hmm.
It was pleasant, fun, and kind of innocent. Now it's then spiraled into copyright fraud. How the fuck did you manage to do that?
This is how you respond. You steal videos and you lie to your fucking teeth. This guy is going around and every YouTube where you can fucking find it. He's showing them violating YouTube terms and conditions.
Which is funny, every YouTuber, he didn't bring every YouTuber. YouTubers came out after you on their own.
Yeah, with torches and pitchforks. Or should I say, with torches and pitchforks.
Are you seriously exposing yourself in an attempt to cover up your own ass? You really are the most incompetent person.
Yeah, you might want to pucker up that butthole of yours.
This is just who you are. Stupid. You cannot see for a single second how your threat was the reason he deleted the video. You're claiming he's lying through his teeth, yet you're lying to us directly? We have the comments of yours threatening to copyright strike us. You are a massive piece of shit. And yes, Quantum, you are breaking YouTube's terms of service by threatening to copyright take down someone. At this point, there's a lot more evidence against you. Kanye West's relationship has a better chance of holding up than you having a court case.
Damn.
Well, damn.
You're telling some small punk that wants to steal from other people and just shit on them. Actually, just shit on everything they're working for and working hard.
I mean, just look at the way you talk about it. This small punk. Something like a high school bully straight out of a movie.
Yeah, high school bully straight out.
Or the 90s.
Yeah.
Occasionally talk. It's stupid. Like, you think that that's fair use, it's not. Listen, fair use is the most abused shit. And let me put this out there for any creator, period.
Destroy them! Believe me, I know it's one of the most abused systems because I'm witnessing it happen right now before my eyes.
When you start talking fair use, you are opening a legal battle because you're telling me copyright being destroyed.
I just ignore it.
I also.
The right to your content was given to the user the minute they created their YouTube account and were able to click play on the public domain. You may post to YouTube, but if you think you own what you put on YouTube, you're sort of mistaken. If YouTube decides to terminate your channel, there goes all that content you thought you owned. And enough with this complex of having your brand slandered or smeared. None of that shit was done. It was a mere response to your criticisms of Elden Ring. The measures you took were those of someone who's simply afraid of criticism and doesn't want criticism of them online, not of someone looking to protect their brand.
There are so many ways a fair use case can fall to fucking pieces, but the number one way is to be destroyed. You're literally going on YouTube, doing their videos, and re-uploading them. That's a great way to fucking screw yourself in the channel. And I'm trying.
Really nice guy. I only warned him once with a gun pointed at his face. I mean, I have no proof that
That's basically how you when that's what it sounds like. That's the funny part. That was spot on the head where it's like, hey, can you take this down? Using a copyright threat, it's like, yeah, having a gun to their head. They're like, he's like, yeah, I'll take it down. Yeah, because you got a gun pointing at you. But I understand where he's coming, where my mischief had to do it. I wouldn't want to deal with that shit on my conscience.
God, no. Neither do I.
I'm surprised we haven't. Well, no, you have. I have. Out of stupid shit. But I'm not that big of a channel, so I have to fight it myself.
Yeah.
Where to illegally download and steal this video, I mean, it's not even possible to actually steal this video, but take it down and bang! Yeah, you know, I'm the one going around threatening to do copyright takedowns on people, but it's because Elden Ring fans are just so unreasonable.
That's a game that you and Stefan could co-op and try to push your co-opings to the limit.
Salt! This is the saltiest
I'll be right back.
Alright.
Right now. Dear God, Quantum, here, take this rag. You're leaking salt everywhere. I will never like it. You can't make me like it. And if you dare to try to get me to see past my arrogant ways, I'll take down your fucking video. Oh, but don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted. It's a Elden Ring guy. They're the unreasonable ones. They're the toxic ones.
Okay, like, because I'm not a fan of a game that prides itself on being so hard and taking some sort of player. Like, it's imaginary anti-gamer bullshit. And FromSoft destroy them.
It's From Software's fault. People tell me this game's good. Fuck From Software. They're the ones who created this toxic community and mindset. Where's the plot? Where does this come from? You have a script somewhere? It's years old. There's no way someone as stupid as you exists. Are we really supposed to blame From Software for people thinking you suck at Elden Ring? The only things From Software has created are masterpieces. Oh, and apparently illusions in your head as well.
The ship is fine now, you hear? Besides, you could leave the gantry if you wanted to.
What I miss?
Oh, nothing. Much.
My ship! You got me! You got me!
Ah, there it is again. That exact same attitude you gave in your first review for Elden Ring. The need to put down Souls players as if they're nobodies because they like these games. And you're clearly more rational because you suck at them and you can't accept that, so you instead decide the game is objectively bad. See, it's that exact attitude towards the game and towards the community that got you these responses.
And this logic that you guys are listening to one-sided story.
Well, we wouldn't have solely one side to listen to if you didn't bully him into taking down his original video and you deleted yours. Now all we have are your horrendous...
Yeah, let me put a quick pause. So, Bushido, what'd you think about the thumbnail I used for this?
Oh, the thumbnail was genius.
I was like, I saw it and I couldn't pass it up.
I know.
What videos?
Hear this little YouTuber with 4,000 subscribers tell you, I'm being bullied by the bigger guy. I'm not even that fucking big. Look at the situation. Do you really think a TV reviewer that primarily reviews TVs is going to go out of his way to pick on some fucking channel he's never even heard of?
He's doing it now, bitch.
Me? No.
Total bitch.
Because we have your comments on his original video. Did you forget screen capture technology exists? As long as you put something out on the internet, people will always...
You know, I was originally gonna do this pipe bomb stream with an even more less serious game in the background, and you would have laughed at me, Bushido.
Oh yeah, I would have laughed even harder.
I was gonna play SpongeBob Battle for Bikini Bottom. That's on Plus. You should download it and be like, Bushido, co-op this podcast with me. You're Patrick.
What happened?
Nothing happened. You're missing it. Like Quantum is making me tap into the spirits.
Alright, let me see here. Let me read what all did I miss. Because I was
you didn't
cooking.
miss much in the comments.
No,
You was
I'll answer any
cooking.
questions.
Yeah, John Garrett Superman left. For whatever reason.
We're already going through. Now we're up to the Fratanga part of the saga, Kyo. And my cousin is watching.
Able to screenshot it. Yes,
Neurotic
he has
Logic
proof
is Moon
that you
Knight
went
is
out of your
martial.
way
What the
to
hell?
pick on this
Moon Knight is a good show. It's really good so
Moon
far.
Knight
And
is amazing.
but I don't know why they say it's not connected to the MCU when it takes place in Egypt, and we've seen nothing come out of Egypt. So it's like maybe it wasn't connected to what happened, but they don't make stuff that's non-canon to the MCU anymore. Like everything going forward is now canonized.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, we all know Elden Ring isn't canonized.
Right?
I mean, I don't get it. Why did this whole thing started because of an Elden Ring game, and yet it has exploded into untold proportions.
I've had a fresh update, so my existence has meaning again, apparently.
And how long have we gone at this pipe bomb?
The whole saga.
Quite literally, it's kind of like the Skywalker Saga, or the
Can we skip past the prequels and go straight into a little bit of the meat for the audience?
No.
Unfortunately, no.
Oh God, another side. Oh, that started 25 minutes ago. That's nice. Look at the little Lego Star Wars as they wander around crazily.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no! Did I forget to accidentally hit quit game? No, 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 no. I can't lose all that progress. By the way, everyone, hit the like button for John.
Yes, give John your power.
But you know, would you pay money just to review TVs? I mean, that's a lot of money to waste to review TVs.
I wouldn't review TVs.
I mean, look, I could possibly understand, you know, maybe if they're RET TVs, the old ones from like when we were really, really young in the 90s.
Yeah.
That makes sense. You can buy them at a garage sale for less than $10 a few of those, and you're taking it apart and saying you can use this wiring for this nowadays.
He found out that that person is stealing his content. I mean, this is ridiculous shit. It is childish.
It is ridiculous bullshit that Quantum is such a pussy.
Oh, a bitch-ass pussy. Or should we say a punk-ass bitch pussy?
These are the kind of people that promote.
Oh, bow before From Software. No one else on the planet has delivered me such amazing salt. From Software did nothing, and this
Okay, everyone. This asshole might make Rax come out of retirement.
Yeah, I know.
Wait, I didn't trigger you?
Right now, I'm focused.
He is too focused to care.
I don't see Anakin moving.
Because I'm doing something.
No.
Ever listening to the full review, which is like 3 fucking parts. God forbid they make it through the part where I'm trying to explain what it's like as a new player. They don't care. The thing is, you said something they don't like against something that they like, and
he doesn't understand what fair use is.
Nope.
God, no, he doesn't know what fair usage is.
He thinks his own face is a brand?
Of course, you can't
That
be
sounds like
bullied.
low-tiered
You
bitch.
are the bully. Granted, a very weak, pathetic, and cowardly one who'd rather silence his critics than confront them. You know, the type to abuse a system that's put in place for other purposes, to get his own ways. That right there is worse than any sort of mean internet comments. And it's not even close.
So what we're not gonna do, right? We're not gonna sit here and have people that like blatantly rip your shit off, right? And delete their own videos. Okay? Because he deleted his own shit. And then look at me and then spread a rumor all over the internet that Quantum issues false copyright strikes and false takedowns.
Well, Quantum, you shouldn't have threatened the copyright strikes. That's like the biggest taboo on the internet. Well, on YouTube.
Yeah.
Next to smacking someone with TOA.
Take that video down.
TOS.
I will.
Although I could think of a fat dude that violated that. Oops!
Whatever, as long as it doesn't feature me or anything about me. That is basically what the paragraph-long stupid comment you left on his original video said.
Greetings, young Jedi.
You're not gonna go over Rags with like 10-hour live stream, are you?
Don't question me.
Oh shit. That's just like...
Call for backup.
What the world?
So my message to you guys is this. If someone's saying something in the comments, they can really fact check their story first. Because he's saying like stuff.
This is a straight up parody. I'm so glad they're running with it.
Exactly how fucking dense are you? The man takes down the video per your request due to a copyright takedown threat. You publicly wasted him in his own video, and now you're using that against him to basically make it seem like he's hiding something? You really
What the hell are they doing? Having a dance off anyway?
I think he's talking to you, sir.
Yes, I believe so.
Well, 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 if it ain't General...
You know, it's kind of sad that he was more badass in the old cartoon.
Oh yeah, the mini series. Yeah, he was.
Terms of service. It's in the fine print, and you haven't read it. The fact that that shit is public, and there's evidence of it out there, and you made this stupid video, gives more than enough reason for you to take your channel down. If I were you right now, I wouldn't shut the fuck up.
And John's actually doing a pretty good job.
Dude, he was binging this shit yesterday.
Oh, we were so close. So fucking close to finally pulling off a video that doesn't bring up the race card. It was in its last few seconds and he just had to bring it up.
I hate that card.
Better luck next time.
You get what you get in this world, but at the end of the day, leave me out of it, okay? I don't give a shit about your little pathetic, sweaty palm, fucking 87 gamers that do the same shit every game. I don't care. I don't care, okay? Fuck off in your dark corner, play Elden Ring until your fingers bust, until, you know what, you reach your for
He's still obsessed with the Elden Ring. You know, the more you piss off a Souls fan base, the worse it gets.
Oh, that's like a lynching mob to not fuck with.
Hey, Quantum, use a bitch.
How is it that me, a casual, and I'm just gonna play it, I am a flat-out casual Souls player, am enjoying this?
And you're getting through, and you understand it pretty well. Yeah, there's a learning curve, but that learning curve is actually less than the other games.
Oh, you know, they actually give you small tutorials, except everyone who
Okay.
buys Eldering
Between
do
that
not
and
trust
between
what's
that
written on the
and
ground.
between that and Dark Souls, because you were playing Dark Souls, don't you feel the difference?
Oh, there's a difference between night and day. But everyone, don't trust the messages on the ground. Those are not tutorials. Those are troll messages.
Yeah, but you forever left the
please
blood
jump
stain of
off
you jumping
here.
off a hill.
I did that on purpose.
Well, there goes my PS3 controller.
And what makes it more funnier is, since I jump off the hill, it's forever etched in time on your end.
Sheep wool and blood dripping from your mouth. Who the fuck are you trying to convince with all this evidence out there? Fuck, at this point, we don't even need evidence, because your video alone has you admitting to basically threatening to false copyright strike someone. And to think, it's always the Souls community everyone comes after. We're always the ones painted as toxic. We're always the ones painted as the bullies. And yet all we do is sit here, tell people to get good, and these are the results. My God, the salt this game has created is on a different level. The only other game that I can think of that might outdo this is Starfield. But that's still a long ways off, and I still got time to prepare. And when I mean prepare, I mean off myself before that date. And with that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe if you so choose to. I don't really give a fuck, and I'll be seeing you in the next video.
Now, we are coming to the two towers of the Quantum TV saga. Him versus Review Tech USA.
Oh, God.
Oh, let me go get my popcorn. That's before I have to leave in 20 minutes.
Well, it's a good thing I managed to find a way to weasel my way to stay, because I didn't know you were doing a live stream today. So I was a pipeline video.
Welcome to YouTube, Quantum TV.
I didn't decide what to do. I made that thumbnail, and Dustin said stream or video. I don't know which one I was going to do, and I just said fuck it.
Time to wipe the tears off a grown man's face. Welcome to YouTube, Quantum TV. This is how it works. Let's get into it. Skip it up. Hello everybody, today's video is brought to you by ExpressVPN, and let me ask you a question.
No, today's video is sponsored by Ready Safe Meals.
Where's your next parody?
Well, I don't know what to give me an idea of what the parody for, and, you know...
Walmart!
Huh?
Do the Walmart one. It will terrify people because you looked fucking terrifying.
How did I look terrifying?
You said, oh my god, I look horrible, and I was like, ah! A Korean sponsoring Walmart!
Oh, that's funny. That picture is me when I was I was forced to take a shot with the Easter Bunny there to make someone laugh, and I look like I have an afro.
Oh, so uncivilized. Okay, let us sit down.
Look at that giant tree in the distance.
No one wants to see.
The giant tree in the distance, huh?
Incognito mode and then
Yeah, that giant. Oh my god, the horseman's still chasing me. Look, I don't have your head.
I already took one of Grievous's arms.
Because, see, there's a loop around people, well, probably everyone's realized that. Start, before you die, just walk around, spam the triangle button, pick up every ingredient you can find. And then if you die and can't get back there, you can sell all the ingredients you just picked up to get back up the money lost. Also, if you find any shiny skulls, bash them.
Yes.
Step aside. My turn. I love when the birds laugh at me for talking about their terrible TV bills.
Also, there's a lot of references to everything under the sun in this game. Like, I've caught a Lord of the Rings reference, I've caught some Arthurian Legends references, I've caught a Berserk reference, a place that flat out looks like the Eclipse area.
Well, anyway, there is a YouTuber named Quantum TV that I guess never got that memo.
Hell, they even have a sword that looks like Gus' sword.
This is above my pay grade.
which isn't saying much.
And he decided to go that route. Now, initially, he had them he put him in a review of Elden. He didn't like the game. I have no issue. I bought the game and haven't even played it. I'm not a die-hard Dark Souls fan. I suck at the game. I've probably played at most 3 hours total of the Souls series. So this is not me white knighting for the Souls series.
See, mind you, before Birch made a video, he hadn't played Elden Ring yet. He thought it was like a Souls-less game, I believe.
Dark Souls ceased to exist tomorrow, I was a week of sleep. And I will warn you of this now, Quantum TV. I am put footage from your videos in here, a decent amount, but I'm also going to comment on quite a bit. You come after me and try to flag my videos, I will get a lawyer and make your day.
I just lost a
very
shit
bad.
ton of shit.
I'll keep this one.
Warning you now, this is fair use. Try me.
What the hell?
Quite interesting. This is a two-part story here. In the first video he put out after he got a bunch of flack from the gaming community was called "Why I Quit Elden Ring," and its gaming community Elden Ring Review Part 2, and I'll have links below. Credit for the videos to Quantum. This is the highlights that I picked out of the quality one. I will also be commenting about the video. Let's take a look and discuss, shall we?
A game that's not for everyone isn't the game that's being made by you. A game is supposed to be fun. Transcends the reality that we have right now.
No, this game is not made for everyone, Quantum.
And be accessible to anyone regardless of experience level. Wrong.
I don't think all games should have easy accessibility type thing. He does.
That's a genre of game. To make a JRPG a game that I would like, it wouldn't be a JRPG anymore. So that game, that genre of game, should not be made to cater to me. There are grandmas that like to play Candy Crush. Should they make Call of Duty more like Candy Crush and Team Deathmatch more like Candy Crush when grandma wants to play Call of Duty?
So, anything I missed?
Yeah, we're just in the review tech saga.
Ah, goblins! I must become the Goblin Slayer.
Oh shit.
These goblins look like something from Orcs.
Yeah.
But they really are goblins, so that makes it all the more meme-worthy.
Take a break, but that's me. I'm smart enough to realize that I am not the entire gaming community. Everyone wants different challenges, everyone wants different genres of games. No, every game should not be made for everybody. Now, I did argue initially, and I still kind of will, because I wish there was like there's the insanely hard mode that all Souls games are, and then there's like an in-between a normal and a hard, where it's not easy enough to be called normal mode, but you're just getting
To quote several others, you know what a Souls game is about? Get good. And it's about open world exploring. Or at least this one is. I'm playing it more like Monster Hunter. And that's kind of, not to be insulting, it has a Monster Hunter vibe-ish to it. It's just that instead of this thing, the Monster Hunter, this game's designed to kick your ass.
Yep.
Also, don't read the messages.
Every message has been a trap for you.
Just stand here, and then the golem comes in.
Fuck off, Grievous. You will never win a blade lock.
Grievous is getting his ass whooped.
And look on the bright side, everyone. You can kill all the deer and animals you want and not have to worry about a cow god coming down from the sky. Referencing Witcher.
That's the internet. That's what they do. relatively new to this, because this is nothing, but you seem to not be handling it well. Again, there's no idea, isn't it? Of course, when you go to TV as a gamer, you would think, right, as a gamer, you have people be walking, I have maybe 5 people in the whole contract. It's like, hey man, you know, this
My powers continue to grow. There's no match for me.
Ah! Crabs! Why is there a giant crab?
No, of course not! What do you think is gonna happen?
I hate commercials. I wish commercials could burn.
Commercials suck.
Why don't you get sponsored by YouTube Premium? Or
Oh,
my
shut up.
version, Ready Safe Meals.
Right? But I tell you, Quantum TV is such a dumbass.
I can take care of that.
Oh, yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Also, did I forget to say that he's a little baby back bitch?
Oh, wait, did you tell him what he's... he says his profile on Twitter was hacked years ago.
Oh god.
Okay, but some of those tweets were recent.
Oh god.
It's like he was hacked almost every 2 years.
No, if you look at the timeline, wasn't it just like a few
No, there's
days?
some of the newer ones, but there was some for that were like 8 months to a year apart. But they were consistent within those time frames.
That's why I said it's not like he can't use this excuse. I never touched it for years, kind of like I did, because I just recently had to retouch my tweet land, and I hate myself for it every day.
Oh, shit.
It made me totally realize why all one side of the political party went insane, because they think Tweetland's a real world.
And Tweetland is not a real place.
Why are there giant crabs?
I sure hope that ain't the STD crabs.
I would wish not too, but these are giant ass crabs. I thought flowers killing me was bad enough. It's like everything in this world's designed to kill me. What's next? The grass?
How do I tell you this? Should I tell you now or later?
I've been to some of the area on that trap area.
No. 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 You haven't seen grass monsters yet.
I saw the tentacle monster flesh blob.
No. You've seen that.
Tentacle monsters. Gross.
There is something, Kyo, deep within the dark annals of that game.
What? Don't tell me I'm walking on grass, all of a sudden the grass comes alive and kills me.
Or walking on sunshine.
Oh god, even the grass is deadly! I mean, I saw this I was like, that's a pretty flower. Blah! And tries to eat me, I'm like, oh my god.
I'm here to help.
Everything just wants to kill you.
Oh no!
Women and children too.
It gets worse. He admits to flagging videos where they used his content, like I am right now, without his permission.
I'll handle this.
Okay, Monday Matt, whoever the bridge. Let's continue. This video is titled Elden Ring Players Cry Wolf when told to not steal other creators' videos. Here's why.
I'll show this to the council.
The full video, here is my super custom commentary. Enjoy.
Great.
Steals my entire video. Yeah, so he went after a smaller YouTuber and flagged his video. Not his complete. Again, if I went after
Wow, John, you got mugged.
I know, that bitch is waiting for me to jump up. That fucking asshole. There we go.
Grievous is a bitch.
What else is Elden Ring if they're designed to torment people?
There's an Evil Dead tree in there. You know the raping tree?
Oh god.
Love you too, Dad.
Was there anything FromSoft did not throw in this game?
Nothing is sacred. Assassin's Creed is now in Fortnite.
Well, Assassin's Creed was in Final Fantasy 15.
Doesn't matter how much footage I am adding plenty of comments. This is fair use. You don't understand.
I gotta go, guys. It was
Alright.
fun.
Alrighty.
But you're gonna try to teach everyone else.
Yeah, gotta look at an apartment.
This line should be open. Snake! Snake! Snake!
And you're letting the vast majority play unedited, that's not fair use. You're not really, you make your point of criticism without letting pretty much the entire video play, and that was my gripe. So you know why people show decent portions of videos or whatever, depending, is because they want to show the evidence of what they're talking about. I can make videos where I can't show B-roll.
I got hit by a fucking elevator.
Then it can be, oh, Rich, that's your thing. I don't know that he really said it. I don't know that he really did this. I don't know that he really did that. Whereas if you have the footage...
Oh shit, it's the giant bears!
It being to the point that I'm showing evidence. Now, of course, I know this person.
There's rats in this game. And then I found that chest, and that chest teleported me all the way somewhere else.
And try to make it seem like you said or did something you didn't do. But that's why people want to show footage. Sometimes substantial portions.
We should have known better. It was guarded by rats.
This guy is out of his mind, but he keeps going. There's this concept to this kid, and I tell him, listen, and he's very, like, he makes sure you know that he's a smaller YouTuber, and it's like, yeah, man, I'm squashing you like a bug. Don't believe me, here we go.
Hey, man, you just stole my video off my platform because and of course, it's hit with a prison battery.
Everything has a soul in this game.
Service and legal guidelines, if you downloaded the video as a YouTube Premium member or not. Also, too, you moron, when you download a video as YouTube Premium, it just lets you keep it in the YouTube app. You're not downloading it, it just gives you the MP4 file that you can put anywhere. Why the hell does it matter if you're a Premium member or not? You don't know what you're talking about. I guarantee you, when they ask him, hey, how'd you get this footage? You know what he would say? Because that's what these games do. These games, I love that part. Be like, yes, fair use.
Step aside is work. My
and you would probably support to look like an idiot. Bird has a lot of money and a lot of lawyers. Don't you think if they had a case against YouTubers who were
maybe when they grant me rank of master, I'll be able to do it.
Disastrous PC bill, that they would have just let it go? No, of course they wouldn't, man. If they had a legal case, they would have loved to make an example about it so we didn't have the right to question it again. Who the hell are you? You're going to sit there and say that that's going to hold up in court? It's not going to hold up in court. You have no idea what you're talking about. But if you're a YouTube Premium member, yeah, you can actually have some that's totally change your people. They use this stupid website shit, they rip videos down off of YouTube, they smack talk and smear somebody's reputation that they don't like for the moment, and move on to the next person. You know, people are calling you out and don't like your take. That's not
What did YouTube Premium do wrong? Hashtag Justice for YouTube for Freedom.
How many times I've been smeared before, even by Griffin Gaming. He mentions Griffin Gaming in this video.
Wait, Griffin Gaming even talked about this idiot?
No, he talked about Griffin Gaming, but Griffin Gaming is friends with Rich.
Hey, that's Griffin Gaming. Applause, please clap.
There's so many gamers that do this toxic shit where they find somebody they want to bully, and they think the shit works.
Where's that motherfucking chips at? They're supposed to be at the... There they are.
Watching a man right now just totally destroy whatever channel he has having a YouTube channel. He built up a following, man. With over 50,000 subscribers, especially in 2022. Tough to get. All that's thrown out the window now. Pulling a DSP. Congratulations.
I'm not backing down. I'm a
Show this to the council.
You lie to your teeth. This guy is going around to every freaking thing. He's saying on violence.
My powers continue to grow. There will be no match.
I hear monkeys.
There is a unspoken oath. First and foremost, he did nothing. Second,
whoa, it's a giant dude, run! So what kind of shit is in this game that's gonna traumatize every one of us when we get to co-oping?
Oh, I need to get more coin points, so I need to just break shit.
Who the hell are you? Think. Use the brain.
Fucking commercial.
It's your best friend.
Are the ones who are ahead of it. Cutwater. Bar quality cocktails.
Nobody cares about bar quality cocktails.
Right now, they need to see the shit. This little turd literally pulled his own video. It wasn't even a strike.
As a person who has done this before too, and I will let me explain to you why you don't really see video there. You don't want to do it. It's not that you want to deal with it. And there are times that where I had a case that would have won it pretty much every time where I'm like, you know what? I just don't feel like dealing with it. I'm taking the video down. So don't use that as damning evidence against him. Sometimes it just this guy's just not gonna let it go. I'm so he stops crying. He didn't do it with that appeal. He did it to pacify you. And it still didn't pacify you.
You got all these calling me out of my name.
My that shit kills me.
I'm the bad guy here. We're telling some small punk that won't.
Did Rich add a sound effect to him?
It's a chicken.
Really obsessed with it. It's almost like if he was a YouTuber with a larger following, he wouldn't have done it. He didn't say that. I'm not going to put words in his mouth. But the way he's saying things here, he sure as hell is insinuating it. And it really pisses me off.
And just absolutely shit on everything they're working for and working on with their channel. And literally just look at them in the face and say, you know what, I'm going to rip you off.
Dude, people do that to me every day.
I'll handle this.
You know
Oh, all this, holy, leave me alone!
You don't like their opinion, they're trying to be disparaging. Or you think they're trying to be disparaging, I should say.
Oh my god, the end is here. It's destroying the church!
Don't you think, like I said, you can bring it up again to Gran Turismo 7. I am receiving DMs and messages, tweets, all this non-stop. You know what I'm doing with virtual -1? Ignoring it and moving on. Not making videos crying about it, because all that would do is give them a spotlight and motivate them to do even more. But you must have missed that memo too, that feeding the trolls is a bad idea. But I wouldn't consider Griffin Gaming or Mischief a troll. They were just giving harsh opinions about why they disagree with you on Elden Ring.
Stop just saying shit's fair use because you feel like because you talked on the video that gives you the right to this content. It doesn't.
That is what fair use is. Yes, there is a gray area when you go Pokemon and you giggle and bark and watch an entire Hollywood movie and want to say, oh, I get it.
So what's the bonuses if you ask for that woman to hold you?
Basically, she's like a, what do you call those? An apothecary.
That shit kills me.
He didn't just upload your video.
I think a part of my soul died every time I hear that sound. Wait, Asians don't have souls according to South Park.
Step aside. My God.
Now everyone, that's South Park logic.
No, gingers don't have souls. Asians are just deceptive. In South Park logic. It's a pecan!
You don't recognize me, do you? I get it all the time. Don't worry. Allow me to handle it.
Don't tell me you don't care. I don't care. I'm just gonna make multiple videos on it and re-upload my Elden Ring review.
All units
You
come in.
obviously do
We need
care.
an LA-18
You're flagging
tried
people's
supporting
videos as well.
ASAP.
You care quite a bit. You are passionate about this. You are.
I wonder if he'll flag you.
I can tell how
I dare him.
the damn swears in your video.
They're gonna attack you and really try to bully you and push you into a corner. I can't be bullied.
I'm here on Jedi business.
I cannot be bullied. I don't give a damn about your feelings about me not liking Elden Ring.
You know, because we're using his voice in the background.
Fuck him.
Well, he's like Dead Metal Media. He might try to get us for that shit.
Dead Metal Media is dead. He had to rebrand.
Well, so was the Matter of Vera Kiyoma, and it was replaced with Hoenn Kiyoma. So, damn it, that means he has to make his own damn Grand Entrance. Fuck!
I'll handle this.
People use my footage every damn day without my permission. You know what I do?
Maybe when they grant me rank of master, I'll be able to do it.
99.9% of it is fair use, and honestly, there's a crap that isn't fair use, but I'm totally within my rights to plan. I don't.
Jeez, how many more fucking coins do I need to get the ultimate rank?
You need them all.
I'll end this video with this. People always ask me for YouTube advice, which I was probably the first person to come forward with. But this is what I know is don't let this kind of stuff teach you a lot. Content. Act like this guy. Let me go.
He went all the way.
No matter what he says, videos like this are fair use. Do not come after me. We'll make sure you get a good lawyer to go after you.
Well, Rich, you created a self-fulfilling prophecy. He did come after you.
Yup. Now, we go into round 2 of his quantum videos.
Oh, God. How much content does this guy have?
Apparently talking about him now puts you in the algorithm, so guess what? It's free real estate.
Okay, this is... Okay, no offense. No offense to what I'm about to say. I'm reminded of what happened last year. Anytime we talked about that, and we all feel guilty for it, it put us in the algorithm.
Yep.
Your move.
That's all I'll say. Is Quantum becoming that bad with the algorithm?
Yes.
Don Cheetah.
What'd you think about the thumbnail?
Thumbnail's funny as
So
hell.
uncivilized.
That's
Commander,
a little bit of
contact
a
your
pet peeve,
troops.
too. That
Tell
can
them to
kind of be
move
a
to the
career
higher
ender
levels.
in and of itself.
Very good, sir.
Ask Mundane Matt. Skip it up.
Damn!
So
Ask
first
Mundane
and
Matt.
foremost, I'm gonna
He
make
goes by
it
Matt Jarbo, I believe, nowadays.
because this is kind of going over.
Yeah.
I don't care about the Soul series. I think in another lifetime, if
I
I was
am mad
15 or
scientist.
16, I would
It's
have
a
been
good
Soul
son of a
aficionado.
bitch.
But it's not that I'm a diehard fan. I may never. I bought Elden Ring, but I may never touch it.
But you did touch it, Rich.
Yep.
This is not me white knighting for a series or wanting to cancel someone because they don't like a game that I do. I'm a diehard fan of the Castlevania series, and people tell me that sucks all the time. And it's like, okay, we have different takes. Matter of fact, there's some games that would agree with you that they are not good games. Castlevania Lords of Shadow 2 is hot garbage.
That's always a low blow.
What people were angry at, now it's going to seem like absolutely nothing when you find out what else this guy has.
No!
You were going around flagging people that had a different opinion of you. You were saying
I have so much money! I must go fetch it! Why'd you have to say low blow and out of the blue the horseman comes and offs my head?
Low blow, Keo. Low blow.
Initially deleted his reviews
Whoa.
I watched the review.
I need you to go through a trial by fire.
Go to a lawyer. Talk to
I do enough of those daily for you guys anyway.
I will place bets.
Full.
They will come back and say yes, it's fair use.
Oh shit, I just had it.
You tried to take the video down because you were ass hurt that someone roasted you. It's that simple. I'll link to Mischief's YouTube video below where it used footage from Quantum TV. You tell me what you think. I assure you that you'll see it's fair use. Well, anyway, Quantum TV had a really bad take on Elden Ring. And again, I've never even played the game. I don't give a damn about it. But essentially, no, not essentially, he said that all games should be made for all players, which he's saying that's an opinion and it's subjective. How can an opinion be wrong? I don't want a game, I don't want a Call of Duty game being made. I don't want the next Doom installment to be made for people that play Angry Birds. I don't want, because if games are for everybody, then that means that what makes the character of the game is going to be sucked out of it. I don't like JRPGs. I'll never want to play JRPGs. So why would a JRPG developer want to make a JRPG for me?
We didn't always
take everything out of it that's a JRPG.
Though if you could refrain from telling others that our planet is full...
You could hide behind the poor excuse that what you said is subjective in opinion, which I guess it kind of is. But if you think about it logically, you're saying that you need to water down every game so every game is palatable to everybody, and that would suck all of the life and fun out of different genres of games. But okay, we can. If this is where this story ended, Quantum TV, we would all be okay with it. All right, you don't like the game. I've had bad takes on games before. Who cares? I'm gonna go wipe my ass and move on with my day. But the problem is you want to use the copyright system. You already did the Mischief. I watched his review. It is very useful. And Hipster came to me last evening. I don't sit there and babysit my comments the whole day. And apparently you commented there and you're debating seeing what options you have, meaning if you're going to take legal action. You changed your course now because I watched your video regarding me, which we'll get to in a second. I'll have the full unedited video from Quantum TV below in the description so he can't say I'm taking it out of context. But I flipped out the bangers from that. So he did admit that he was going to try to take down Mischief's video. In his video, Elden Ring players cry wolf when told not to steal their content creators' videos. Here's why. I would love to show you some of that. Watch my video. This video would end up being 5 hours long. But what I found out, this is the thing with this guy.
My powers continue to grow.
Negative about him. He's done it to Griffin Gaming. Griffin Gaming said that he tried to tell me about this guy a year ago, warned me about him because he did the same thing to Griffin Gaming. It's a trend. He doesn't want, which is funny because he's like, oh, I hate the woke crowd. You're going to see that. But he's the first one to try to take down people's videos if they disagree with him and hurt his feelings. Well, anyway, for a guy who wants you to know full well that he has a life and a wife, he turned around and made a response video real quick. And what I did is I took the highlights out from it so we can have some fun, and then we can show you who real Quantum TV is. He's a bad guy. Like, really not a good one. And you can't hide behind the fact that he has a different time and he has different things because he said multiple terrible things on multiple occasions. This is from his video. Here's what Review Tech USA didn't tell you. And I'll show you from him not that long ago that show you he's a pretty bad thing. Not a good guy.
Boy, I am thoroughly tickled by that Review Tech USA, I guess video, if you can call it that.
Yes, I am sitting in front of a camera and I'm filming, so therefore it would be called a video. And I am glad that you were tickled. He mentions again that he was tickled. He is a tickling kind of man, but let's continue.
I forget what
Oh my god, it